Hello everybody! It has been a while since I've done one of these speed draw Q&A thingies. And this week I'm working on a review of the Adonit Pixel Stylus. I just got it yesterday and I wanted a little bit more time to use it with my iPad before doing like a formal review. I'm kind of impressed by it. It's not nearly as bad as some of the other styluses that I've used. But since that's still in the works and I wanted to do a video this week, I'm doing a Q&A. Also, a couple weeks ago, I hit the 50 videos uploaded mark. I think this is video 53 or 54, so that's pretty cool. This is like a real channel now. I've been doing this on a regular basis. About half of those videos that I've done are videos that are like hardware or software reviews. And I've gotten some questions and comments about that. Well, not really questions. Actually, I get snarky comments about my reviews. Not all the comments are bad. It's like 10 to 1. Like 10 are positive and say, hey, this was fair, thank you. For the one that says, hey, you're an Apple fanboy or you're just trying to sell stuff. But I think since this is kind of a real thing now and I'm doing it more often, I should probably lay down the ground rules. And I'd like to just explain how this channel makes money, because this channel does make money, and I want to be transparent about that because my goal is to make fair reviews. So here we go. I got 3 points. 1, yes, I do make money from this channel. I get revenue from the ads that I post on each one of these videos. Usually I turn on the ads like a day or two after I post the videos. I like to wait a day because usually the people who watch these videos the first day are cool people. Well, I mean, like everybody's cool, but what I mean is that the people who like are waiting for that next video are the people who kind of write a lot of comments. They answer other people's questions in the comments. They just send me positive vibes. They're like people who really appreciate what I'm doing, and that I love those positive vibes. I love getting that kind of feedback and the thumbs up on the videos, the likes, and all that sort of thing. And so turning on the ads a day or two after I post the video is my tiny little way of saying, hey, thanks for being a subscriber. Another way that I make money through these videos is through the links that I post in the descriptions, mostly to Amazon.com. Now, these are called affiliate links. So if you click on one of those links and you buy something from Amazon after clicking on one of my links, I get a small percentage of your purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra. I just get a kickback for sending them to Amazon. So usually I think it starts off at like 4%, but I sell enough random things that my percentage is like in the 6% range or whatever. And then other things I sell, like the Surface Pro, I think caps out at like $20 or something like that. So if someone buys a Surface Pro from me, I get $20. Most people don't buy Surface Pros from me. Most people like will click on the links and then buy socks and I'll get 3 cents. So between the ads on the video and the affiliate links, I make anywhere between $200 and $300 a month. I've been using that money to buy more stuff to review on Amazon. So the Wacom tablet I reviewed last week, or the Adonit stylus that I'm reviewing now, I have used the money that I've made from this channel to buy more stuff to review on this channel. And that's part of the reason why I've had more hardware reviews in recent months, because at the beginning of the year, this channel kind of had this uptick in subscribers and I started making money. So instead of reviewing like $6 apps for the iPad, I can like review $80 styluses that I can buy. I would love, love, love to get to the point where part of this like video making thing becomes like my actual income that I could use to like pay my mortgage or buy groceries or that sort of thing. I'm not there yet, probably won't be there for a while. Maybe at some point I will. But for now, I make, good chunk of change every month that I can reinvest. So that brings me to number 2, conflicts of interest. So this is where some of those snarky comments come from, because if I make money selling stuff from affiliate links, then isn't it in my interest to give everything a great review so that people will click on the links more and I'll get like 13 cents from that screen protector you brought? You would think so, but let me kind of explain my position a little bit better. My goal is to be as fair as I possibly can. I want to do good reviews. If my reviews are misleading just so I can sell more stuff, you guys are going to smell that a mile away. I can say this, people of my generation and people that are younger than me hate salesmen, and if I was just sell, they wouldn't watch this. I would totally lose trust, and I would lose subscribers, and the channel wouldn't grow anymore. My goal is to grow the channel, and I have to do good reviews in order to grow this channel. Now, I'd be the first to point out that most of my reviews have been pretty positive so far. There are 2 reasons for this. One, if I think something truly sucks, I just don't review it. A lot of people have asked me to review, say, Sketchbook for whether it's the Surface or the iPad, and frankly, I just don't like that software. I don't like those apps, and so I haven't done a review of them. I feel the same way about the Adobe apps for the iPad. I'm not a big fan of them, so I haven't reviewed those either. And number two, I am not mean. I think you can be honest without being mean. There's a cottage industry on YouTube of people who do like angry reviews of things they don't like. That's cool, but that doesn't work for me personally. If I don't like something, I want to stop and think about why I don't like it and try to put into words what I don't like about it. In order to do that, I can't be angry and I can't be mean. I have to kind of take a step back away from the product I'm reviewing to do that. I think that by being mean, I would probably get more views and more subscribers, and I know in some of the videos that I've recorded where I am mean, I'm much funnier, but I wind up editing that stuff out. That's just not who I want to be. That's not what I want to do. I did a video last year called Adobe, Your iOS Apps Are a Mess, or something like that, and within a few days, I totally regretted it. It was one of the most tweeted out videos / posts I did because I took the transcript of that post and posted it on Medium, and it did very, very well for me. It got my videos a lot of attention. But what I quickly noticed is in the comments and in the tweets that were coming from that is pretty much everybody missed the point. Everybody jumped on the "yeah, Adobe sucks" bandwagon, and that was not at all the point I was trying to make with that video. The point I was trying to make with that video was that Adobe's in a position to make great apps, and I was disappointed with the way they were focusing on building 50 different small apps instead of one truly great drawing app or 2 or 3 truly great drawing apps. And everybody just jumped on the "hey, Adobe sucks" bandwagon, and that kind of made me sad. And that's right when I was starting to do a lot of videos. So that was at a point where that really helped shape me and how I wanted this channel to grow and what I wanted it to become. I just think you can give a bad review and point out faults and still be a pro about it. I pointed out the Surface Pro 4's pen's tapering problem in a couple videos. I pointed out the pen wobble of the Surface Pro 3 in a secondary video. I've talked about my frustrations with the iPad's workflow, but I didn't go in a big rant videos about these problems because I just didn't think that would be helpful. Now, I might rip a company if they outright mislead a consumer or customer. I'm not above that. But I think if companies are being fair and trying to make good products, I want to critique them in such a way that will improve the next generation of those products, not make the people who make them feel bad. In fact, just the last 2 weeks, I recorded my Adonaut first impression video twice because I was so frustrated that this pen wasn't working that I was ready to go off on it. But after I recorded it, I was like, man, I can't do this. That's not fair. Products break, and that sucks. But it happens. They still took my return, and they still sent me a new one. So it's frustrating, yes, but is that indicative of how good or bad that product is? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I have to do a full, fair review to find out. I'm rambling. So, on to number 3, more conflicts of interest. As this channel has gotten more popular, I've been offered free stuff. There's this one dude who really desperately wants me to review his caffeinated gum. He keeps writing to me. I don't think he's ever actually seen anything on this channel. In fact, if he writes me again, I might review it just to get him off my back, but I'll review the gum like it's some kind of art supply. I'll try to use it as a stylus or maybe try to paint with it. Maybe I'll chew up the gum and try to make an Apple pencil stand or something. That'll teach him. But anyway, I do get free stuff. The folks at Artisol sent me their D13 drawing tablet. That is a really expensive piece of hardware. I got an email the other day. The folks at Huion are going to be sending me one of their drawing tablets, one of the bigger ones to review later this summer. And I'm happy to take this stuff to review it. I love getting this stuff to review, but only if there are no strings attached. The folks at Turcom, when they sent me a tablet, they said they wanted me to do just an unboxing video. I said I'll only do a full review, but there can't be any strings attached. And they said, okay, that's fine. So at the beginning of every video, I mention if it was sent to me or if I bought it. And in the future, I might call this out more just for clarification and to be fair. But again, I want to point out that I really don't want this to affect my reviews. I bought the Wacom Intuos Draw tablet with my Amazon gift cards, and I was sent the Turcom tablet by the folks at Turcom, but I ended up liking the Wacom one more. In fact, I recommended that you don't buy the Turcom if you're on a Mac because it's just not that good. It's just much better on a PC. So again, it's in my interest to be fair because that's what's going to grow the channel and because ultimately that's just what I want to do. I have to make good content to do that. I need to call it good when it's good and I need to call it bad when it's bad. And the people I want to watch this channel are the people who are smart enough to tell the difference between marketing BS and a real review. So once again, I just want to point this out. This is one of those things where most of the comments on here are incredibly positive, and I want to say thank you guys for that. And as part of saying thank you, I also wanted to kind of explain my position on that stuff. And that's about it. I'll talk to you guys in a week or two.